Good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. Let me tell y'all, I was sitting up here talking, and baby, when I tell y'all I hadn't added myself to the stream, this is what I get for doing a live, and I ain't been to sleep. How y'all doing this morning? I hope everybody have them a good old Tuesday. I want to welcome you if you're new to the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome once again. Y'all know what to do already. If you've been in these YouTube streets, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share me with your people. Good morning, Nico, my boo, my fave. How are you this morning? I hope you having a good morning. It's raining here in Houston, y'all. And it's so crazy because these people refuse to want to cancel school. But then we're supposed to get thunderstorms up to 6 inches of rain, tornadoes possibly, flooding possibly, and hail possibly. And then y'all was going to cancel school and then have us out there in the rain. Let me tell you, I made the executive decision to keep mine home, baby. Because let me tell you, who was not about to get stuck up in no rain, sitting up on no freeway or nothing like that this morning. It wasn't gonna be me. Hey Neva, how are you this morning? Hey Kim and Nicole, my love, how are you this morning? So y'all, before we get started with the topics for the morning mess, okay, let me go ahead and let y'all know, okay, baby. Chef Don is putting together this awesome, 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 awesome. And yes, I needed to say that many awesomes, okay? Reality TV show awards, okay? Now I have the link pinned to the chat. Please make sure you go sign up on the website, okay? So that you can vote when the voting comes out and you can vote for your best reality TV star in the 2K23 awards, okay? So make sure you guys go sign up, click the link, okay? Go on, click the link, baby, sign up and subscribe so you can be notified when official voting started and everything else that's going along with it. Ranting, can you drop the link to the IG in the chat, please? Also, we have an IG channel for it, page for it. Make sure you go subscribe to that as well, okay? Because when I tell y'all it's going to be a time to be had by all, it is definitely going to be a time to be had by all. It is so amazing. I can't wait to get back and fuss with these guys some more. Okay, about these nominees and nominations. If you was on Chef Don Live yesterday, then you already know. Okay, it's about to be a good old time. Hey Neva, how are you? Hey Kim and Nicole, how are you? Once again, my love. Hey, Ranting with Ricardo, my cousin. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Ranting with Ricardo as well. Okay, and tomorrow is Wednesday, and I'm off, so it's gonna be game night on her channel. And game night gets a little feisty sometimes, but it's okay. It's a good time to be had. Good morning, pretty brown eyes. Good morning, Tanisha Breed Love. Good morning once again, Neva Smith. Did you say you were expecting bad weather in Houston? My oldest son lives in Houston. Yes, ma'am. So the rain is actually starting to come down now, but the worst of it is supposed to come between 10 and 5 today. So they're expecting up to 6 inches in some areas, 2 to 4 inches in some areas. The storm is supposed to come with possible tornadoes, possible hail as well, and possible flooding. And baby, I was not about to drive up in there. I was not. Y'all not about to call me and tell me, oh, we dismissing the children half a day, come out here, and then I go to get off the freeway and drive into a puddle of water. No, God, I was not. So check on your baby, check on your son, and tell him just be careful if he has to go out and about throughout today. But if he can stay in, make sure he stay in, okay? Good morning, Marva. How are you, my love? Good morning, good morning, good morning, Chef Don. How are you? I believe Kenya is married. I believe Kenya is married before Robyn. Girl, see, baby, we about to get it started with the mess in the morning. I just wanted to greet everybody. I hope everybody is having a good day. Hope everybody is having a good Tuesday, honey. Make sure y'all stay dry if y'all in anywhere that's going to be wet, and make sure you stay warm. If your area is cold, meaning your degrees is not in senior citizen levels. Okay, and when I say senior citizen levels, I mean if your temperature is below 65. Okay, because we don't want nobody getting sick, getting cold and stuff up in their chest. We are expecting bad weather here in Memphis today later on. Baby, I see the storm is making its rounds, child, because I was talking to my AT this morning and she was saying, yeah, that storm y'all getting is supposed to start moving into New Orleans at 5. I'm like, girl, be careful. I got my phone on the charger, baby. I got my, y'all see all my like candles behind me. Child, that's just what it's going to do if the lights go off. I got a gas stove so I can still cook. But I'm gonna start cooking before that. I think I'm gonna make me some cabbage today. I've been feeling like I want some good old cabbage. And I think that's what I'm gonna cook today. Maybe. I don't know. Catch me later on for the Real Housewives of Potomac and I'll let y'all know what I cooked. Hey, Louisiana chick, how are you? How are you? All right, y'all, we here early, but we ain't gonna be here long, okay? We're gonna have a good time, but not for a long time, okay? Because, like I said, I went to work last night and I ain't been to sleep yet, okay? Good morning, Mother Princess. How are you this morning? Oh, girl, I'm going to stay safe. That's for sure. Now, I put a poll on the chat. I want y'all to answer for me in the poll, okay? So we can have a consensus of what this poll is looking like. If y'all think she got married to save this check for Bravo, but girl, I hope you got your prenup in order. So if Juan lose their case, baby, they don't come taking your hat money that stay out of stock. I'm just saying. I think she got married if they are married so that she wouldn't have to testify against Juan. Ooh, girl. Okay, I never thought about it like that. Girl, you think Juan even talked to her like that? Or is he talking to the blind mistress that Karen say look like her? Good morning, Astute Queen B. How are you? How are you? So let's go ahead and get into the topics, y'all. Because we just have three this morning, not much. You know what I'm saying? Not much, just a little, just three. We ain't gonna be too long, like I said. So according to People Magazine, honey, Robyn and Juan Dixon is married. Okay, it says the Real Housewives of Potomac star, age 43, and the former NBA player, age 44, who shares sons Corey 14 and Carter 13. What? Have tied the knots for a second time. So she now Robyn Dixon, okay? For the second time, people can't exclusively reveal. Three sources confirm their happy news is revealed in the upcoming finale episode of RHOP's 7th season, which will feature footage of the Dixon's big day, which was taped after the show wrapped and did not include Robyn's fellow Potomac housewives. According to the insiders, Robyn will open up more about the intimate nuptials at the reunion special, which was taped on last Thursday. Now, y'all, it's giving me Yandy and Mendices. It's giving me they had a ceremony and ain't turned in a marriage license. That's what it's giving to me. I just don't a bit more believe it. Hey, Francine, my love, how are you? I just don't a bit more believe it. I'm sorry. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but it's not giving real nuptials to me. It's not giving real nuptials to me. Or if she did it too, this is, or is she getting married to save her storyline? And girl, now that Ryan have his case, did you get that prenup so then people can't take your money from your embellished hats that ain't never in stock? I think that's why you name them hats embellished, because you embellish your life, you embellish that relationship, and you embellish the fact that you in love. Because girl, ain't no way nothing about y'all shows romantic lovey-dovey couple. Like, I'm just not believing it. I'm just not believing it. Hey, Simply Elegant One, how are you? Hey, Tracy Chappelle, how are you? What you say? This is exciting. Nola can play while I get dressed. Girl, now while you get dressed. Good morning, Auntie Bernice. How are you? It's just not giving y'all, and I don't know if I believe it. Like, I mean, true enough, it's their second time around, so everybody who was important to them was probably at the first wedding, right? So, you want to save your money. I mean, you already got the big house. If you already had the big fancy wedding and you don't want to do it again, only people needed to be there was you and your children and your spouse. But I thought you needed witnesses. Maybe your witnesses don't have to be over 18, child. I don't know. Good morning, Nola. I don't care that they got married. They are both dry like the desert. I'm trying to tell you. And the thing about it is, why just not just say we already married? And then I'm confused because when she was on Watch What Happens Live, and Andy asked her, "Are we going to get a wedding?" She was like, "Well, you'll see." And Andy was like, "We didn't tape anything for a wedding." So, Andy, was you saying that to throw the people off and being that she was already married? Do y'all, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think Robyn was trying to hold out because she cheap? We know she cheap because she was dressed like a brown paper bag in the episode that just happened on Sunday. Y'all know the kind y'all used to cut. If y'all like me, your mama took you to the grocery store when school first went back and we had to cover our school books, and she got them brown paper bags they used to give at the grocery store before everything was plastic. That's just what that outfit remind me of. Them brown paper bags that we used to get and put groceries in and then cut the brown paper bags to wrap our school books in. That's what it was given to me. Do y'all think she was trying to hold out to see if Bravo was going to give her a wedding special? I hope that's not what she was hoping for, because girl, you boring. You don't give nothing. You nor why give nothing. And I still don't believe that y'all more than roommates. I believe this is a marriage of convenience, not a marriage of love. Nothing about y'all gives off romantic vibes. Y'all give real homie friends. Y'all don't even give homie lover friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't give none of that. Nothing romantic. When I see y'all, I don't see black love. I don't see none of that. That man always got on look like he got on a coat or a hoodie. Look like he just came to the house or he getting ready to leave the house. It don't look like he stayed there. It don't look like he stayed there. I don't recall no scene with the closet to see if we have clothes in the closet or not, but it's not giving to me. Sometimes you can know and see stuff, and whatever she saw during that time or whatever they discussed, she could be called to testify about it. Girl, she could. She could, but you can't testify against your spouse. Just like T said, Tiff and Lou had a content baby. Robyn and Juan had a content wedding. Girl, but it wasn't even content wedding because we didn't get to see it. You know he didn't want to marry her for real, for real. I believe Wineheart, unless something changed, which we didn't get to see the change, while she always following up behind Gizzard Neck in this foolishness, we don't really get to see too much of her life with Wine. So I can't say that I see love there. I don't. What I see is what I remember. And that was contentment. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like he just there because you spent my money and I can't go nowhere else. And so now you making a cute little coin. I'm going to ride this wave with you till it's gone. That's what it's giving me. Because he said if it wasn't for them children, he wouldn't be there. He getting sick of that. That's what he said. He was getting sick of that SHI and he was only there for the children. So if he only there for the children, we didn't get to see where y'all came to a difference. We saw last season, he was very much aggravated with you not getting them children up for the virtual schooling, because what was he at early in the morning? It was a pandemic. The schools were shut down. He wasn't coaching. Girl, you might want to look into where them whereabouts was, because why he wasn't at the house to wake him up? He was over there at the brownstone that Karen said that's where he be at. Good morning, Jamie. How are you? They say the clips will show on the finale. Listen, we gonna see. Definitely a storyline. And they had better not got married after them people wedding, because that is so tacky and trifling. That is so tacky and trifling. You don't use nobody else's time to come back and say, oh, we married. Yes. And now that y'all decorated them. Y'all crazy. It's giving roommate. Girl, it's very much giving roommate. And it's giving roommate who pay the bills in case, you know, they always have a place to lay their head, but they really spend more nights out somewhere else. It's giving, I share an apartment with you, but I'm going to go sleep, spend a night, couple of nights by my big house. That's what it's giving. Has Juan ever got over his crush on Karen? Not neither, girl. We're going to talk about that in the episode. But can I say, Karen, I love you, girl. I love you, girl, but I don't think Juan wanted none of Karen cooch. I don't think he wanted to eat at Karen's buffet, put his shish kebab in Karen buffet. I don't believe that one. I don't believe that one. I think because it was mentioned on the reunion and they were supposed to be cool or whatever, I think he might have said that as a joke. I don't think he really want her. I don't think he really want her at all. Okay. We don't want you on an episode, so we don't want no wedding special. I'm trying to tell you, I was just asking, do y'all think she was trying to hold out for a wedding special? But Robyn didn't even give Happy Bride. Robyn didn't even give I Want to Be Married. Like I said, a marriage of convenience. We've been here so long, so we might as well do it. Because when the producers asked her, is she ready to get married? And she said, well, I feel like we should get married. She just said, I want to marry him. Wine is the love of my life. We've overcome so much. You know what I'm saying? It was like, well, I feel I should be married. Then when the label flew off her head, she was like, well, I wonder if it's a sign. I'm so tired of you women around here asking for signs and wonders, and when y'all get signs and wonders, y'all ignore them. I think it's because of that court case. Maybe so. Nobody is having a baby just for a show. I think Tiffany is having a baby because of her wants of being needed. I definitely think that, but I think she needed therapy more than a baby. That's what I think. I think she needed therapy more than a baby, because that baby is still not going to fill that empty place of knowing where you came from for your birth parents. A baby can't do that. Sorry, y'all. I had a little popcorn this morning. A baby can't do that. So I think she needed therapy to work out those feelings, not a baby. Because what's going to happen when that baby grow up? She going to be then aged out of maternity. What's she going to turn? To foster kids, fostering and adopting. Good morning, Megan. How are you? Good morning, really? I ain't seen you in a minute. She should be fired just like Ken was fired. Girl, I'm trying to tell you.
Just stay to your stuff, because I'm sorry. I'm talking about the fact that they threatened to shoot up the school today.
Girl, wait, whoa, don't say that on my live.
Oh, my bad.
We'll talk about that later. Oh, child, wait. Yeah, I was about to say that Juan just came to the house in the morning. LOL. The streets were saying that he didn't live there in the new house. Girl, that's what the streets is saying. Oh, thank you. Come on, Treasury, do your thing. Please donate to the channel, okay? Child, it's some things that needs to be got that I'm getting, that I'm working on, so we can have a better background than my candles leading into my kitchen, okay? And my little dead plant that's back there. Okay, also the Amazon wish list is in the description box too. You know, if you would like to donate by way of the wish list to the channel as well. Did someone find the court documents, or is this another Yandy and Mendices? It's definitely giving Yandys and Mendices to me. It's definitely giving Yandy and Mendices to me. And listen, ain't nothing wrong with that, because honestly, if somebody wanted to be with me like that in a committed way, I would Yandy and Mendices it out. You know what I'm saying? We can have a commitment ceremony and a nice little wedding. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. I put together a nice little video for y'all. But y'all, when I'm ready to walk out the door, you ready to walk out the door. Don't let the back door hit you with a good love split you. But that's just why I'm at in life. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Child, if that time ever comes, I might feel a different way. But neither one of them gave me excited about these nuptials. Neither one. I mean, I don't know how men are, but I would think a man would be excited while they're getting fitted for their tuxedo to somebody that they love and want to spend the rest of their life with. But at the end of the day, child, this is how many seasons in? 7 seasons in, and we finally got this marriage that we didn't even get to see, that a lot of us don't even believe is real. Is, I mean, at the end of the day, all right, girl, you Robyn Dixon. Okay, I think the only person that's happy, well, not happy, but the only person that's concerned about this is MD. I'm sorry, I wasn't gonna say it. It's Michael Dobbs. Somebody check on him and make sure he's not having cardiac arrest nowhere. Okay, somebody check on him and make sure he not somewhere crying and beating the walls and punching the walls. Good morning, Mrs. Wilson. How are you? The thing is that no one cares anymore whether Robyn Dixon murdered her homie Juan or not, right? Because it still give homie vibes. I think Juan has a type and a light blind type, and light and blind might be Juan's thing. Maybe so. Robyn was giving shotgun wedding. Girl, she giving every bit of shotgun. She was trying to give every bit of shotgun commitment ceremony. I'm gonna try to research them today. People magazine said they called the courthouse and found out. Who now? According to my resident sleuth, because I had my resident sleuth ranting with Ricardo, trying to see if we can find it yesterday. And I know in DC they only released those records to you according to what we were able to find out. And looking in the different counties out there, you had to be present in the courthouse for that. So maybe people have an office up in DC, but I don't know about the calling, or maybe they knew somebody that they could call up to the courthouse with. I ain't saying them people's story is fraudulent because they might have connections that we don't have. You know, that is People Magazine versus us regular YouTubers who just getting started. But that's what it said, child, that you had to, in the District of Columbia, you had to be present there in the courthouse to get them records. So, child, I don't know. I think Juan said it jokingly as well, but the nerve of Giselle and Sharice to act as if it's unbelievable for Karen, but we're supposed to believe Chris wanted Giselle. Girl, listen, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that for the Potomac Review. It's coming today live to y'all for 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, so make sure y'all be back because I'm going to cover all the hypocrisy that was given in that. Definitely, it's definitely given hypocrisy. My candle look better than Destiny candle. Look, Destiny said her candle is supposed to start off looking like a broken heart. So, and then I don't know how as it melt, it's gonna come back together. Like she putting back, it's giving jigsaw candle. But you know what? That's more of a story than what she said about anything else. And I'd buy the little ugly candle if it's when it ever come out, just to support, because that's actually something that had a concept that seemed like she had an idea about it. But anyway, I think this whole thing is a sham and it's still a flop for Robyn. She can still get shot for the next season. Well, I heard she wasn't coming back, and I think if she's truly not coming back, she's not coming back because she don't want to have to talk about it. Well, I know Potomac is Maryland. That's why I said we called DC, and we were trying to call all the areas around there, look it up to see if we can pull the records from all of the areas, because you don't know exactly where they filed it at. Like, you could have Maryland, Virginia, that's all that DMV area. So, some people file their stuff other places to throw people off from looking at it. So we was trying to call everywhere, child. But like I said, I don't know. That's what we saw. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I didn't really care about Robyn enough, just being honest, to dig for hours and hours and hours. I am not Mooney Long, and Robyn and Juan being married ain't something I want to look for hours and hours and hours for. So, we could have found some outdated information. I don't know. Maryland Rhinola MD did say that Juan was not going to. He did say that, girl. He did say that. Somebody check on that man. He might need oxygen right now. Tanisha, thank you for the super sticker, my love. I appreciate it. Yes, do what my girl Francine say, the treasury, as I like to call it. Please donate to the channel, like, share, and subscribe. Rob is giving whoever put up the She by Sheen website also did Rob's wedding planning. Girl, now y'all know y'all wrong for that. Good morning, Chi-Town. How are you? In Maryland, you either pay for it online and you can't get visual of what it looks like before buying it sight unseen, or book an appointment in person. And child, Robyn ain't that important for me to spend my coins to pay for her wedding. Well, I mean, that's how listen, I ain't see until I see a visual, it's an ugly candle. But she said it's supposed to be a broken heart. And I don't know how when you light it, it's going to come back to pieces or make it whole. But it's supposed to represent her putting her life back together. So, I mean, listen, whether that's true or she made that up on the fly, I don't know. But it sounds interesting to me. Like, a concept is a concept. Whether I like you or I don't like you, I can say your concept sounds good. And if that's truly the story behind the candle, child, I'll buy the candle. But if it stink, I'm going to want a refund. It's a skinny scam that Ty set up for the BS. Girl, no, this is scamming. This is the bishop level. This is the scamming bishop level stuff. They would have to file / apply where they reside. Well, we know for a fact that they went got one because it hit the blogs when it was in August that they went got one. Not that Robyn got to come back. She can, so she can be held to the fire. Child, I don't want her back. I don't want her back. And I don't want head of housekeeping back. And head of housekeeping is Sharice. Baby, that's too much to hide information. I need regular processing, okay? Next season will be Robyn's last season, just like Cynthia Bailey. This is just putting the bow on the BS. Girl, it ain't even no bow because we don't want it. You know, like I said, I didn't care enough, right? Honestly, I did not care enough about it to further discuss it or to put up my hard-earned money to buy it. I didn't care enough. Now, with that being said, y'all, the Basketball Wives is coming back, baby. Are y'all interested? Are y'all interested in seeing what this season gonna give? I'm interested in seeing British storyline, baby. If y'all saw the preview, y'all saw her up there with her little ankle bracelet on, baby. And she was like, I still gotta wear this. I still, she's still facing jail time. And I'm like, girl, well, listen, I know they say guilty until proven innocent, but baby, if you took that money like that and did that fraud like that, my love, girl, I mean, you did it. I don't understand why people, when they do crimes, they want to cry about my family, my children, my this, my that. Baby, was you thinking about your family, your children, how they was gonna feel, how they was gonna eat, sleep, live, and breathe without you while you was doing the crime? No, you was not. No, you was not. And yeah, you might have wouldn't have been able to buy Jordans or Louis Vuitton or Gucci or whatever. But guess what? It's not more important than being here for your child. I think if your child had a choice between designer and fancy living and their mama being here, they would pick their mama being here to raise them. So I'm interested to see that. I'm interested to see why Jackie gonna be all in an uproar and fighting with Malaysia and everything else. Yes, they were on a break, but they came back. Y'all saying not really. I think this should be it. I think this should be their final season. I know it's some bad. Lord, if my brother Deb hear me say that, child, he'll be mad at me because he's an avid Basketball Wives. Okay, he goes up for Basketball Wives. I thought they were only on a break anyway. Girl, they was on a break. They said it was a break. This might as well be a whole new season. I am interested to see how Jen is making with this man. I hope that Jen and this man is doing good and she go ahead and wrap it up and leave this show. I only want to see it because it needed to be wrapped up properly. Right. I needed to see the finish and that was it. But after that, like, I just think Basketball Wives franchise along with Love and Hip Hop franchise, they just need to go ahead and it don't need to be revitalized. It don't need to be replenished. It don't need no Botox. It don't need a facelift. And they need to just go ahead, rest in peace, and have a funeral for it. Go ahead and have a funeral for it and let it go. I wasn't interested until I see Jen say she's bringing all the fire. Child, is it going to be real fire? Also, I want to see Jen find love, and it seems she's still with Jelani. Yeah, we saw him on the previews, and I wanted to see that because I really wanted Jen to find love. You know what I'm saying? Especially since everybody tried to give her a bad rep when she was down there around there messing with legs, hips, and body. Also known as Sweetie Pie's son, Tim Norman, and she was saying he was crazy and how he was stalking her. People was dragging Jen for filth, saying that man wasn't doing that. She crazy. They was making it like she was imagining it. And it was all up in her mind. And then to come out and find out, nah, he really, really crazy. I want to see Jen get a happy ending. Period. I want to see her get a happy ending. So I think if it ends with Jelani proposing to her, whatever, or her and Jelani moving in together, or her and Jelani saying they're going to be together, she's going to keep her place, whatever, but they just having a good relationship, I want to see Jen's story end happily. But I don't need another season next season to see Jackie renewing her vows and having a whole nother wedding to Doug again. Like, I don't need to see that. I think it's ran its course. We don't need to, it's a pop-up. in a new area. We don't need it to pop up in Atlanta, Cincinnati, Bangladesh. We don't need it nowhere. We don't need it nowhere else. It has ran its course. It's dry. It's gone. It's gone. The people ain't interested like that. And then what they tend to do is they take the people from these previous seasons and try to import them to the new areas, and that don't work. Like Atlanta really went down for me in Love and Hip Hop when you had Rich Dollars on there, when you bought Erica and Safari on there, when you bought Yandy Frogface, when you bought Yandy on there in Mendices. Like I didn't need them. When New York series got laid to rest, they should have got laid to rest with that season. And I ain't saying like they need to go off the face of this earth, but they need to go off of my TV. He is the original leg tips and body. I don't care what nobody says. I think Jen and Ev fell out because they made a pact season 1 to leave professional athletes alone, and then Ev marries Ocho after encouraging her to leave Eric. First of all, you don't make no pact with no homie hopper. You don't make no pact with no 304. You don't make, you know what I'm saying? You don't make no pact with somebody who sling their coochie to the east and sling it to the west and sling it to the north and sling it to the south. Girl, listen, ain't nothing wrong with it. She was going to be with somebody who was going to make her some money, whether it was football. She done had a basketball player, a football player, and a baseball player. I guess the next one we're going to see her with is a soccer player or a tennis player. Okay, that's just what she like. She like athletes. And Ocho's single favorite athlete was OG, according to OG. That's what I'm saying. Especially after her ex-husband and how he treated her too, with his knotted head. Girl, that man, when that man threw that champagne or that wine, whatever they was drinking, up in her face, girl, you talking about live it, baby. He wouldn't have had no more balls left. He wouldn't have had no balls left. Hey, Sarah, real talk, how are you? Yes, really, I hated that he threw that drink in her face. He may as well have hit her with his fist. That is so disrespectful. She moving on, girl. She might be moving on to golf. I don't know what she doing, but I mean that's the only sports that we ain't heard of with, and that's golf and soccer. Maybe hockey. Them about the only sports that she ain't touched yet. Girl, he had me hot throwing that drink in her face. Yeah, like, sir, she's sitting up here talking to you nice and calm. She wasn't even loud. She wasn't getting ignorant with you. She's talking to you nice and calm, and you just pitch a drink in her face. And she wasn't even telling you nothing that you could say. Dang, she was being mad disrespectful. She wasn't saying none of that. She's talking about the relationship. Not hockey. I mean, I'm trying to think of sports she ain't touched it. Maybe a jockey. She ain't, she ain't had no men running horses at the Kentucky Derby. Like, that's the only kind of sport that I can think of. She might go international. Y'all know they have, rugby players make money. She might have to go international and get us somebody from over there. I don't know. And with that being said, y'all, we're going to move on to the last topic. So I found out that this was a troll post who had did it, baby, but it said Beyonce is slammed for neglecting her LGBT fans. Baby, first of all, y'all about to be slammed because y'all supposed to put LGBTQIA+. Because anyway, fans with Dubai performance after releasing Queen in Queer Influence, the Renaissance album. Baby, let me tell y'all something. So when I read it, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was feeling like we was talking about Evelyn. We were saying how she done been with all the sports players. And I was naming the sports players that she done already been through: football, basketball, and baseball. All she got left is hockey or jockey, soccer, or go international and get her a rugby player. Them the only sports that she ain't tried yet. That's what I was saying. But when I first saw this, I was heated. Like, first of all, how you gonna police somebody's coin? But I need people to understand this. First of all, it was a troll post. So when Beyonce fans, when the Beehive found out who created the troll post and the troll account, baby, they about to troll you like never before. They about to troll you like never before. Second of all, I want people to understand this, and this is whether you are part of the LGBTQIA plus community, and I don't mean no disrespect, or whether you part of the Buddhist community, the child of Christian community, the churchy holy rollers, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Whoever, understand this: that lady job is to perform. Period. So whoever is paying the check and the check clears, that's what she's going to perform. So to say that she's neglecting a certain set of fans, right? So you can't be saying that she is neglecting this set of fans because she performed for this set of fans. One set of fans to her shouldn't be more important than the other. It's about who's going to pay her. And $24 million, girl, I sing to the trash if you ask me to. I can't even sing, but I'd have been up there tonight. I be in a honey, girl. And then y'all made the post about what her current album was about. But I don't know about y'all. All the clips I saw was her old songs. There wasn't even nothing off of the new album. So why are we even talking about it? Why are we even talking about it? And why does it matter? You can't police somebody's coin. And the LGBTQIA plus community go through so much on its own, go through so much scrutiny on its own, go through so much everything on its own that it's no need to make a troll post about it. And I'm going to just go ahead and say this, and God, if y'all cancel me, child, I just be in the comments under another name letting y'all know it's me. But I'm going to say this. While I am a full supporter of the LGBTQIA, we can't keep going back and changing things. And people don't have to be exclusive to you and your beliefs. Just because they're performing or doing stuff because this is what they like to do, that's just what they like to do. Nobody has to change their life to include your beliefs. And that's as LGBTQIA, that's as a Christian, that's as a non-Christian, that is whatever. If this is what I want to, if I want to get up tomorrow and pop on a handstand, that's my choice. Whether you like it or whether you don't like it. You know, you especially for a performer, you can't expect them not to perform for a certain amount of people, child. Because let me tell you, baby, it's 24 million. I'm telling y'all, I would have been there. I would have been there. That's her job. That's her job, period. But I need it to stop. I need the trolls to stop trolling. I need the trolls to stop trolling. They would have performed for 240. I'm sure trying to tell you. I'm sure trying to tell you the way I'm trying to plan a cruise over the summer to take my children on vacation. I perform for the deposit. And that's $50 a person. That's 200. Listen, I get up here and I make content, and sometimes people don't donate at all. That's working for the free. Meanwhile, you pay for StreamYard and everything else a month. So that's like somebody telling me, oh, I don't want you to cover Real Housewife of Potomac because we don't like it. Girl, but I got people who do. I got people who do. I got, like, listen, I don't even want to be bothered with LAMH. But I know one thing, I get the most views for my video off of LAMH. I'd be a fool not to cover it and not give the people what they want as an artist, as a performance, as a content creator, as an actor or actress. You got to give the people what they want. If not, you just got the title and you unemployed. And that's the real talk. I need people to go ahead and stop. All my friends in the community was looking crazy, like, who said that in a Portia voice? I'm trying to tell you. She got paid, didn't she? It's no offense. It's her job. Thank you. It's her job. But I want people to stop making posts that's trolling posts, because you bring stuff on the community that don't need to be on them. I don't understand, and this is just me talking to y'all. I'm for real. I don't understand. I understand the inclusion and want to be included and be treated like everybody else in society, right? I get that. But why do we have to make everything about someone's sexuality? Like, just live life, to me. And it could be because I'm not in the community. Like I say, I agree with, want to be treated equally, not looked down on, not people, saying things to you, want to be able to marry who you want to marry. I 100% stand in support. But I'm so tired of everything got to be the heterosexuals against the community. Why we can't just live every issue, even down to what they did with Shanquilla and tried to say, oh, the woman was, a transgender. Why do we have to make everything that the fact of the matter is that girl lost her life? I don't care if it was by transgender, non-binary, a woman or man, a kitten or a dog, whatever it was, need to be put away. And that's period. Like, let's just live the life. Everything don't have to be about what you decide to do with who you lay down with, or if you identify as female, cool. If you identify as male, cool. Let's keep it moving. Why do we have to make such a big deal about everything? Why do people want to make posts turning people against people in either community? It does not make no sense. Why want to deal in unnecessary hate? I don't understand that. Child, even when it gets to talking about the cartoons, I was saying that to my friend one time. I was like, girl, I don't even mean to offend you. But we were going back and forth on Facebook on her posts, and they was talking about children cartoons and stuff for kids where they show, relationships. And I was like, child, I remember when I was a kid. I mean, yeah, we had Cinderella and all of that, but Child, Sesame Street wasn't about sleeping with nobody and relationships. Like, why are we even teaching kids about relationships? They need to be learning their ABCs, one, two, threes, and everything else that you learn when you're in school, reading, writing, and arithmetic. Hell, what we need to be focused on, honestly speaking, is teaching critical thinking, because a lot of people is lacking critical thinking skills out here in the world. Just my opinion. That's what we need to be worried about, teaching children in school. Leave all of that other stuff that y'all want to bring into school to the people that's responsible for teaching them that. The parents. The parents. Don't have no conversation about nobody's nothing, what they doing with my children. Because you might not want to, you might tell them something that I don't want them to know. Or you might not explain it to them. Then they be out here thinking they know and no. Let me do my job as a parent and you do your job as a teacher, which is to teach math, science, history. And then y'all ain't even teaching real history. Truth be told. Y'all teaching lies, not history. Some of y'all teach real history though, if you lucky and your child get a good teacher. But y'all need to stop telling people about what they need to do with their money, what they need to go. Like in 2023, I need everybody to practice minding the business that pay them. Everybody want to be around here talking about I'm a boss and making boss moves. You can't be a boss and making boss moves in everybody's business. Now, I know that's kind of hard for me to say, being that I come up here and gossip, but y'all, I mean, it ain't much, but I get paid from YouTube to do so, to be in people business. I made it a business, child. Get you a channel if you want your business to be, if you want to make money off of being in everybody's business. I like talking about these shows that I watch, so I found a way to get paid for it. Find you something you like to do and mind the business that pay you. Stop telling people how to spend their coin, where to spend their coin, how to make their coin, buying Bitcoin, whatever. Stop that. Stop holding these celebrities to a point of, oh, you done made so much money now that you should be more selective. You shouldn't perform for this crowd and you shouldn't perform for that crowd. Why? The bigger the money, the bigger the budget. The more the more expenses that they have. Whether they spending it or not, they might want to walk away from this earth where their children can still live off of that money with investments, businesses, whatever they got going on. Stop policing people's pockets and stop making problems where they need to be one. This was an unnecessary problem, in my opinion. They said she didn't need the money. How they know that? She could be doing deals over there or something. Exactly. People just want to talk. 24 million, I would have sang my ABCs and danced to a nursery rhyme. Baby, how the little TikTok go? My name is Sly. I'm hella fine. Baby, I'd have went over there and sang the wheels on the bus go round and round. Reading Rainbow. When your powers are combined, I am Captain Planet. Girl, they would have got it all. I'd have been giving monologues, reciting Maya Angelou poems. Baby, 20, 24 million. Child. Moving the goalpost. You see, they're trying to cancel Aretha Franklin song. Girl, I saw that. The You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman. Now I don't know if that's a troll post or not. I heard that one was a troll post as well. And I'm gonna just say this. When it come down to Aretha and Natural Woman, girl, I thought she was singing about the man making her feel good on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Making her feel like she was doing what she's doing naturally. That's what I thought it was about. I, you know, I didn't, I didn't know, but I mean, you can't. First of all, that song is old, and that was way before we were in the times that we're in now. I'll say it like this. First of all, if this is a true post, but even if it's not, people are already running with the conversation, so let's talk about it. If this is a true post, right? That song, you got to look at what was going on in the times that song was made. Pretty much like how everybody get outraged about stuff that's going on now. As time progresses, the next generations that come behind us going to be complaining about the stuff that we did now. You can't go back and take it back. It had nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this is what I say about minding your business. Because what I feel makes me comfortable in the sense of the song. She was saying, you make me feel like a natural woman. Whoever was making her feel like a natural woman at that time, that was her experience. Just because something is my experience doesn't mean that it diminishes you in any light. I don't have to stop saying what my experiences are for your comfort. So I have to be discomforted and not express myself because you believe differently. No, your beliefs are your beliefs and your feelings are your feelings. And baby, let's just be clear. Stop playing with Auntie Rita. She don't need y'all playing with her. Patty was already playing with her with the food. We are not going to disrespect Miss Franklin. They need to put some RESPECT on her name and find out what it mean to her. Cardi got 1 million to perform in the backyard, and y'all trolled her. Who was thinking Beyonce would turn down 24 million to sing her old songs? Baby, I'm trying to tell you. I wasn't mad with Cardi for the 1 million. Some of them need to stop trying to rewrite history. Leave Aretha Franklin alone. Right? That song is so old. That song is so old, and the fact of the matter is you can't go back and change it. Listen, when they started trolling Aretha, I had to put my foot down. Why can't women have a song for them? It has nothing to do with the community. They need to read the lyrics. Okay, I'm trying to tell you. Yes, no, the lack of common sense is shocking to me, girl. The lack of you know what else? The lack of common sense and the lack of self-awareness. Some people walk around here, say things, do things, and then look at people like, why you don't fool with me no more? Why you don't talk to me no more? Why you got an attitude when you talk to me? Why you standoffish? Because apparently you don't realize how the hell you come across to people. You come across nasty. You come across arrogant. You come across as jealous. You come across as somebody who can't even let somebody get a compliment. I need people to step up their self-awareness, their self-esteem, their self-confidence, their common sense, and critical thinking skills in 2023. Because it be foolishness. That's why I don't come to y'all with a lot of stuff, because it just be foolishness to me. Girl, I was in a car with some of my students the other day, and they were telling me who was having in 6th grade. Oh, well, I mean, listen, we done seen 12-year-olds preggo, so child, I don't think I could deal with that one. God, Girl, I had to tell him we riding in silence. Don't talk to me no more. Ronaldo is the biggest soccer player in the world. Also went to Saudi Arabia because it's a big payday for him. It doesn't mean he politically aligned, just filling his bank account, right? And how many of y'all go to jobs while the people want to condemn Beyonce? How many of y'all do stuff on y'all jobs that ain't right, that you wouldn't do, that you know you overcharging people for, especially if you work in a customer service field? You are definitely overserving people. If you work a job where you make commission, you definitely willing and dealing to hit them sales goals. You willing and dealing to get them that commission bigger. So you make decisions every day to make sure that your pockets is straight. Think about it. What you do on your job every day? That just made me ferment that women aren't empowered over there either. So what? They have to say that. But I mean, at the end of the day, that don't have nothing to do with Beyonce. She don't live over there. What does the price of seeing China have to do with this? If they want to be empowered in their country, they need to fight for it. And to me, women being empowered, child, if Beyonce ain't a symbolization, not a symbol, because I don't even know symbolization is a word. Excuse me. If Beyonce isn't a symbol for women empowerment, I don't know who the hell is. It started from a troll post and everybody got gaslit into the debate. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, listen, I used to troll. Confessions. Maybe I ought to do a confessions video one day, all the stuff I used to do. But anyway, I used to troll. I used to troll on Twitter. But in the political arena, especially when we had that orange one for our president and the people would be getting mad and then they would come out and say, you know, the people that look like this, be talking about people like this, or I used to troll them. I used to go on there purposely looking for somebody to troll because I knew it was going to be some ignorance and I knew I was gonna troll them and get back at them for all my ancestors. Yes, I used to troll. I used to do that. You know what I'm saying? But in doing that, I was also spreading awareness and spilling facts. Right? I wasn't doing any hate. I wasn't doing anything to be divisive. Well, I mean, some people may say it's divisive because I was going on there trolling people. You know what I'm saying? About insulting people that look like me just because we look like this. At all shades and hues. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry you get burned when you go in the sun and I can lay there. But anyway, that's what I was doing. So, you know, there's good trolls and bad trolls. I think people who do stuff like that to educate people, the ignorance, you know what I'm saying? I think that's a good troll. But this right here is stupid. Now you want to put communities of people against each other when there's so much going on in the world. Like, this is not even a conversation that we need to be having when there was another mass powing in California. When they had literal riots or whatever it was in Atlanta a few days ago. Eggs is ridiculous. Like, I never thought that people would be at the gas station deciding, do I want to put gas? Let me get 5 on pump 2 because I need to go get me some eggs. You know, most people be putting 10. Now they putting 5 because they got to go get them some eggs because this is a new year, new them. And they got to have their broiled eggs in the morning for their diet. To go with their little smoothie or their oatmeal. But why troll? Why do that to be divisive? It's so many people lose their lives on both sides behind these type of arguments, and it just don't make no sense to me. I guess it's the natural woman part. Girl, better sit down. Right. But whoever did that, they feel some type of way. They want us to have an argument. And the thing about it is, you have a lot of the people coming out saying, we don't feel that way. Did they even have changes when the song was written? I don't think so. I need people to stop looking back 50 years, right? Like, I want people to stop even wanting to cancel people for things they said 20, 30 years ago. Now, some stuff I can see, but some stuff y'all go too far with and make too big of a deal about it. Like what somebody did 30 years ago, your mind state shouldn't be the same. On certain things, your mind state should not be the same as it was last year if you planning on growing and evolving as a person. Hey, y'all, how are you? Grand Rising, everyone. Also leave Auntie Patricia out of the Aretha. Not Auntie Patricia. Not Auntie Patricia. Hey, y'all, thank you for stopping by. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Yocrates as well. He gives good commentary. I was enjoying his commentary yesterday, last night on the Whether You Like It or Not panel. And then after, I went and watched his review of Love and Marriage DC, and it was given. I was like, oh, okay, we see each other on Big Jamie. We see each other on that. I need people to stop getting offended when women are comfortable in their skin and they aren't afraid to show it. Without us natural born women, human existence would cease. Well, say it for the people in the back, child. Sixth grade is a girl. You seen I had to leave that alone. Good morning, Elf Mac. How are you? Good morning, Nola and Chad. I'm not going to even be able to deal with the Uber entitled groups these days. Auntie Riri said what she said in the song, and it wasn't a dig at anyone or any group. Okay, because I thought the man was making her feel good, child. That's what I took from the words. In sixth grade, I was still a child. I had no idea about. Listen, I knew about it. It wasn't hard to know about it, but I wasn't interested in it. In sixth grade, baby, that's when we were still getting the barrel curl ponytails and the spiral curl ponytails, and my real hair was about as long as this wig. So, baby, I used to go to school stunting because y'all had them plastic ponytails that y'all was putting in a microwave to get y'all ponytails on top of y'all head. And baby, mine was getting done up because with my real hair. Like that was my thing. You know what I'm saying? Going outside, jumping double dutch. Being a little cheerleader at the school. Like this time of year, Mardi Gras, y'all walking in, you walking in your little school parade around your neighborhood. You making your little float for the float competition at school. Like, that's what I was worried about. Ready for Mardi Gras. We got a whole week out of school where we're going to party and go to parades. And I'm going to be with my family and my cousins. Like, I know you troll all the time. For sure. Not the Nola troll, baby. Let me say, girl, I was trolling. I was trolling them others. Baby. I sure was. I was thinking about how to survive middle school, let alone girl, when I had C's, baby. When I saw you in sixth grade, I had got banned from the Catholic school. I should not say that on here. I had got banned from the Catholic schools and had to go to the public schools, girl. That's what I was doing in sixth grade. I was trolling the teacher. Girl, that lady had made me mad, y'all. That lady had made me mad. So I was passing a note to my friend, girl. And when she was passing it back, she wasn't passing it right. So we ended up getting busted, girl. She asked me to bring her the letter. I was like, all right, but you gonna tape it back together. Rip. God ripped that thing in pieces. Y'all know that helpful. Made me take that stuff back together. But when I taped it together, she got her feelings hurt, girl. She got her feelings hurt because I was whipping her down to her Payless penny loafers. I sure was. That's a shame. I ripped the piss out that. Lady in that letter. Then after that, I had got in trouble again, girl, because it was a Catholic school, so we went to mass, we went to confession, but I was Baptist. So, baby, I was asking questions. I was a little militant something. First, the teacher got mad because it was Black History Month. She said color the rosary, whatever color we wanted it. So I colored it red, black, and green. Then she was explaining to us, like, you go to the priest and confess your sins, and then they go to the different saints, and then they go to Mary and go to Jesus and go to God. When I was going to church, we pray to Jesus, we pray to God. So I was legitimately asking her, like, why I gotta go to all of these different people when I could just go to God myself? I was legitimately asking that. Then they made us go to confession. All right, you had to go because you went to the school. It was at a school called St. James Major. It's not open no more. So we went to confession. And I went up in there and I was like, listen, I blew pencil sharpener and black face because he made me mad. And I'm sorry about it. Then I was like, I'm lying. I ain't sorry about it. So he had told me to go say like some exorbitant amount of Hail Marys and Glory Bees. And so I was down there, everybody was finished. And it was like, why are you still here? And I was like, cuz he told me, say, I think it was like 30 Hail Marys or something like that. But child, I think I might have had ADHD back then because I had lost count. So I had started over. And every time I lost count, I kept starting over because I had lost count. And so they was like, I said I lost count. So I keep starting over because, I want to make sure I do it right. And, at that point, like they was sick of my, like all of this happened within a week to 2 weeks. 2 weeks span, then I had called up my teacher because I had failed my exam and she gave me an F. And so my mama was not having it. So when we went to the school, she was like, well, what you been doing all semester or whatever that you got all quarter, you got an F. And I'm like, I wasn't getting no Fs. And so the teacher was like, she went go get the book. Well, she took the exam. I'm like, that's not our book. That's the 8th grade book. And she was like, that's what she gave us the exam to see what we know. So you gave us an exam. So I got mad. I'm like, you gave us an exam to see what we know. And my mama was mad too. So why would you give them that for their final grade? And that's above what they've been taught at. So yeah, they was sick of me, babe. And they told me I had to get out of their school and I wasn't welcome at no more Catholic schools. Child, I ain't getting none of Beyonce's money, so I don't know why folks even care. That's her money. I'm trying to tell you. You stay getting blocked, girl. I done been blocked. It's okay. I've been blocked by better than people that I troll. Good morning, Pacino. How are you? I have a question. Do you think Michael took Juan to Vegas before Robyn and Juan got married? That might be why he was in Vegas, child. That might be why he was there. I don't know. Can you believe I heard there's been 33 mass incidents this year already, and it's not even the end of January. Girl, listen, babe, I stay on CNN. Can I get the cheap eggs, girl? Look, it's going, baby. Y'all ever go to the stores and sometimes they be selling single cigarettes? People going to the store selling single eggs. So explain the egg situation to you because it makes no sense. So the reason why allegedly, and I'm saying allegedly because I ain't a farmer, I don't know, but I did hear it on the news, and every time you listen to the news, it ain't necessarily the truth. I heard it on World News this morning. They say the chickens, okay, have a lot of them been sick. So a lot of them have tested positive, for the bird flu. So if they got the bird flu, then you can't get no eggs. You can't use none of the eggs. And the egg season is heavily upon us, being that Easter is coming up. So they feel like it will go down after Easter is over. You know what I'm saying? And then the chickens are no longer getting sick. These folks weren't even born when the song was made. Correct. Well, I'm sorry. I am a natural. You are. Hopefully we have grown and made some positive moves in the right direction outward. I need to know who gave them birds the damn bird flu. It caused the price of eggs to be higher than the price of a gallon of gas. Ponytails in the microwave. So y'all ain't. So that was only a New Orleans thing. That was only a New Orleans thing. With the ponytail, okay. So what they do, y'all, they used to take and make their ponytails, they tracks, right? That they wanted to make their ponytails with they spread, put their setting lotion on it, put it on your ride, and then what you do, you put it in a microwave, and it was gonna dry in the microwave, and you had your curls. Then you wrap it around your hair, put your pins in to keep it secure, and pull your rides. Then you take your rides, and you pull your curls out like that. You know what I'm saying? To make them ringlets ring. Make the ringlets ring, make your ponytail full, and bam, there you go, microwavable ponytail. That's when hair was like they $10.99 in a pack. That's when people was getting that Yankee, before the lace fronts and stuff came out. Mm-hmm. See, Tracy know about it. Yes, the microwave ponytail curls was everything back then. Baby, people used to dye their hair with peroxide and Kool-Aid. I had a cousin used to use the tropical punch. She liked that red hair. I know you. I went to Catholic school too. I went back to public school for high school, girl. My mom, baby, when them people put me out, told me I couldn't come back no more. I answered that already. Cause I had skipped down the head, hit me down. Y'all don't be laughing at me. But I'll be telling y'all all my secrets. By the time you did all that, you could have talked to the Lord directly. That's how I was feeling. That's how I was feeling, Pacino. But listen, because I was legitimately asking, like, baby, y'all have us play this game. What's that game? Telephone in school, where you pass the message and see, and the message being got misconstrued by the time it get back to the first person. It's not what they said. So why am I play telephone with the Lord when I'm in need of a prayer? I'm standing in the need of a prayer. I'm not doing no disrespect to nobody in their religion, but that's just I was legitimately trying to ask a question because I didn't know and it didn't make no sense to me. So make it make sense to me. Because I was taught critical thinking. I was taught to ask questions when you don't understand. So therefore I was asking a question because I didn't understand. It wasn't making no sense up in my brain, up in my head. So I had asked and they ain't like that. But I feel like they ain't like it because she ain't had the answers. See, look, Roger had the microwave, I'm trying to tell you. A year ago, they said eggs would be $12 a dozen. Girl, I'd never have another egg, omelet, none of that. Girl, I'd have eggless tuna fish. Nope, you had a microwave in the ponytail too. Okay, so see, they remember the microwave ponytails, y'all. That was the ghetto girl. Wait, I'm trying to say, y'all. You spray your puppet up on there, you spray your Wanda on there. It was going to be right. That was back in the day, y'all, when the girls used to have the French twist with the spiral curls with the big hump thing in the front with your pink. You know, when we used to do them 3001, them 3 styles and one. Yes, God. But with that being said, y'all, thank y'all for joining me this morning. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all tap the link at the top. If you're watching on the replay, tap the link that's pinned so you can be aware of everything that's going on with the best reality TV awards 2K23. Okay, and you can be notified when voting is open to the people. And with that being said, y'all, I gotta go because your girl got physical therapy in an hour. Love y'all, and I'll see y'all this evening for Potomac.